back to Mustang Ballpark. We head to the home half of the first. It'll be the senior Gavin Gold leading it off for Coach Rumfield. Gold 5 for 8 with a walk in the Richardson series.
For the Mustangs, third baseman.
Struggled at the plate, coming into district play, but he has found his bat. And once again, doing big things for the Mustangs. He'll lead it off against the pitcher Alexis Munoz. We'll get to the Ram defensive unit in just a moment, but back to Mustang Ballpark. We head to the home half of the first. It'll be the senior Gavin Gold leading it off for Coach Rumfield. Gold 5 for 8 with a walk in the Richardson series.
For the Mustangs, third baseman.
Struggled at the plate, coming into district play, but he has found his bat. And once again, doing big things for the Mustangs. He'll lead it off against the pitcher Alexis Munoz. Get to the Ram defensive unit in just a moment, but Munoz stares Gold down and he delivers way inside with a fastball. Ball 1. Grant Moots is the battery mate of Munoz tonight. Edwin Silguero is at third. Bryce Drayton at short. Munoz misses wide with a fastball, 2-0. So Silguero at third, Drayton at short, Alan Williams at second, and Marco Vargas at first base. 2-0 count to Gold, and Munoz is high and tight. So quickly 3-0 to Gavin Gold. We'll see if Coach Rumfield has the take sign on for Gold. He certainly does, and it's a fastball strike. 68 degrees, comfortable for the most part, but a little breeze taking the wind chill down into the low 60s tonight. And now Gold is hit between the shoulder blades and will retrieve his helmet and head down to first base with a, say, free pass. It wasn't exactly free. Munoz extracted a pound of flesh there from Gold, but
now batting for the Mustangs, shortstop Wyatt Erickson.
Umpires tonight, the home plate umpire is Trey Peters from Carrollton. Field umpire is Dave Cunningham, who resides in McKinney, but is a Richardson School graduate. Good thing that the Mustangs aren't playing the Eagles tonight. So it'll be the senior shortstop Wyatt Erickson coming up to bat. And a slow roller to short. He is retired, but it moves Gavin Gold up to second, so Erickson does the job. First ball hitting, rolled one out to Drayton. Drayton gobbled it up.
With one down, that brings the plate Mustangs designated hitter, Ben Kessler.
Designated hitter, Ben Kessler. Again, as we look at the flag in left center, it appears to be blowing from right to left and then at times blowing directly in. It does feel to us like the wind is blowing directly in from center. And now a long fly ball, but foul off the bat of Kessler.
I like where your head's at!
Foul ball.
And one of the young Mustangs screams from the dugout, I like where your head's at, Ben Kessler.
Go, Ben!
So a long strike, 0-1 to Kessler. He did appear to get just about all of that one, just out front. And he takes a curveball in that almost hit it. So Munoz struggling just a little bit with his control coming out of the gate here for Berkner. He'll work from the stretch and try to keep Gold honest. And now Kessler lifts one high to right center. But right fielder Colton Balch is up to the task. Gold will tag up and head to third base. So 2 down, but a runner just 90 feet away from coveted home plate. That'll bring up the left fielder.
With 2 outs, that brings to the plate left fielder Jordan Rosenblum.
So Rosenblum with an RBI opportunity here. He bats in the 4-hole for the Mustangs tonight. And Munoz delivers a curveball strike. 0-1. Check swing and another strike on a curveball that hits the outside corner. Quickly 0-2 to Rosenblum. The 0-2 curveball is high and away 1-2. Duncanville leads 8-6A at the moment with a pristine 4-0 record, followed by W.T. White and J.J. Pearce, who are tied at 3-1 for second place. And now Rosenblum lifts one foul behind the Berkner dugout. Count will continue to be 1-2. In a 3-way tie for 4th place between Lake Highlands, Skyline, and I can't remember. In a minute. Dallas Molina and Berkner tied for 7th at 0-4 apiece, and now Munoz misses inside. 2-2. Richardson being the other team that's tied for 4th place at 2-2. Rosenblum with an excuse me swing that is going to drop in just over the shortstop's head, and it's an RBI.
2-strike RBI
for Jordan Rosenblum. Rosenblum was just trying to fight that one off and kind of reached for it, but got just enough of it to lift it over the head of shortstop Bryce Drayton.
Brings to the plate Mustangs catcher
to the ground. He's aboard with a 2-out RBI single, 1-0 Mustangs. And that'll bring up the catcher, Bo Rogers. And Munoz tosses over to first, but Rosenblum onto him. Good to see Big Bo Rogers back in the lineup tonight behind the dish. He's the battery mate of Norris shooting tonight. He bats in the 5-hole. He takes low and in, and now a high throw from Moots that reaches center field. But Cole Hill is in the right spot to keep Rosenblum at second. So it'll be a stolen base for Rosenblum. And 1-0 count to Bo Rogers. 1-0 pitch is high. Moots tries to frame it up. The plate umpire Trey Peters is on to him, and it is 2-0. Early go here at J.J. Pearce, 1-0 Mustangs. Threatening for more. Now a curveball strike for Munoz, 2-1. Still a few slivers of sunlight on the infield and in the outfield. Still a little bit difficult for the right fielder, Colton Balch. Now Munoz misses with a curveball, 3-1 to Rogers. So the first baseman, the second baseman, and the right fielder are still battling some issues, just a little bit. That won't last much longer as the Sun is dropping. And now a high fly ball to Cole Hill in center, who drifts over and makes the catch. And that'll do it for the Mustangs, but not before they draw blood.
At the end of one complete inning play, Mustangs lead 1-0.
Berkner 0. We'll be right back. J.J. Pearce and North Dallas gotten out to a 1-0 lead over the visiting Rams of L.V. Berkner High School. Both of these schools are part of the Richardson Independent School District. Old rivals. Both these schools opened their doors in the late 60s. Initially, Berkner High School was housed in the old Richardson Junior High School.
Leading off the top of the second inning for the Rams is the right fielder, Colton Balch.
In 1971, they moved to the campus at which they are still located. Right fielder Colton Balch will lead it off for the Rams. New faces in the outfield for the Mustangs. Senior, junior, and sophomore going left to right here. Now a chop in front of the plate, but it's off the foot of Colton Balch. 0-1. Jordan Rosenblum gets the start in left field. He's a senior. Zach Brickert, the junior, gets his first district start. He's in center field tonight, and right field occupied by Hunter Greenwell, Mr. Do-It-All, who has gotten starts at pitcher, right field, catcher. He's been everywhere. Maybe not a start at catcher, but he came in to play several innings at catcher at Richardson, and Bill Rogers had his issue. Chopper out to Erickson. Scoops, throws, and he's true. One out here in the top of the second. So 4 Berkner Rams have
now batting for the Rams, the designated hitter.
Retired by the big junior righty
Anthony Trujillo.
Schuler came into this game 4-0. Struggled a little bit on Tuesday night at Richardson. He fires fastball strike to the designated hitter Anthony Trujillo. 0-1 to Trujillo. Schuler's 0-1 deliveries in the dirt and against the screen. 1-1. So Schuler struggled a little bit for the first time this season against Richardson. Left the game with a 2-run lead, but with a couple of runners aboard, and those runners did come home to score in that game, and so he got a no decision and the eventual Pearce loss. Now a chopper ground ball into the hole, up the middle, and Jed Arrington with a nice play, ranging way to his right. Finally corralling the ball about 15 feet from second base and making a sharp throw to get
the pitcher
at first.
Alex Munoz.
So the Mustangs playing very clean defense here in the early go. 5 putouts, 3 assists so far, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Alexis Munoz.
I apologize, Alexis Munoz. Alexis Munoz.
1-0 to Munoz. And a swing and a miss. He did get a piece of it. Rogers caught it, and that evens the count at 1. 1-1 pitch. Schuler took a little off it. It was low, 2-1. Mustangs are straight away in the outfield. Center fielder Zach Brickert is in a few steps. Middle infielder's back, corner's back for the Mustangs, and another ground ball to Erickson, who scoops, throws, and got him. So the Mustang pitching and defense off to a fine start here. After 1.5, Mustangs lead at 1-0. We'll be back in just a moment. Maybe some Ovaltine and some Captain Crunch.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Congratulations to Annette Ard. She correctly named 3 of these 5 players who all hit their 500th home run in the 60s. Ted Williams, Mickey Mantle, Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, and Eddie Matthews. Congratulations to Annette Ard. She wins a meal deal from our award-winning concession stand, and that is valued at $54.95. So
it's a little, but mainly out.
Sell it on eBay.
Welcome back. We head to the bottom half of the second. Mustangs lead at 1-0 over the visiting Rams of LV Berkner High School.
Leading off for the Mustangs in the bottom of the second inning, the first baseman, Nick Burlbaugh.
First baseman, Nicholas Burlbaugh will lead it off. Alexis Munoz is low with a fastball, 1-0. Wind has subsided a little bit, what little wind there was. Very comfortable evening, although lots of sweaters and sweatshirts. Burlbaugh fouls one back. 1-1. One pitch sharply grounded to short. Drayton can't come up with it now. A long throw, but Burlbaugh legs it out. So a nice job of hustling down the line by Nicholas Burlbaugh. It'll be an E6.
Now batting Mustangs right fielder.
Will bring up the right fielder, Hunter Greenwell. As mentioned earlier, Greenwell came up big for the Mustangs, pitching 3 1/3 to shut arch rival Richardson down on Friday night. It would be an eventual 7-3 victory for the Mustangs. And Greenwell takes a ball. The third baseman, Edwin Silguero, is in on the grass. About 3 or 4 steps in on the grass. And of course, the first baseman, Marco Vargas, will hold the runner. 1-0, the count to Hunter Greenwell, the sophomore lefty who gets the start in right field tonight. A bender, strike, and he's 1-1. Sophomore Jed Arrington is in the on-deck circle. Munoz is wide with a fastball, 2-1. Mustangs out to an early 1-0 lead here. Now Munoz will try Burlbaugh, but he's back in easily. Mistakenly said Berkner was 1-13 earlier. They were 1-15 coming into this ball. And now Munoz misses wide. Their lone victory came over North Mesquite on March 3rd. Three-one pitch, swung on and tipped foul. Full count. Munoz throws over, but Burlbaugh back once again, and now the few vestiges of sunlight that were still visible on the field are now gone as the sun has dipped below the tree line. Greenwell lashes one foul down the right field line. Mentioned these Berkner Rams are 0-4, tied for 7th with Dallas Molina, who led Richardson 1-0 in the 6th inning today. Not sure, I'll try to get you a final on that one, but a little bit of a surprise there as the 2-2 Eagles certainly thought that they would come away with a victory there. Munoz, earnest in his efforts to keep Burlball in close proximity to first base. Okay, stretch here, obviously. Greenwell with another foul ball down the line, this time in left. So at a minimum, Hunter Greenwell will see 8 pitches in this at-bat. Gritty sophomore, jack of all trades for Coach Winfield this year. Now he chops one to first base. And Marco Vargas steps on the bag, throws to the shortstop, but not in time to get the ball. He's in safely.
Second baseman,
Hunter Greenwell,
Jet Arrington.
The number of pitches he saw, as well as the fact that he's able to hit the ball to the right side and push Nicholas Burlball down to second. So the Mustangs have a duck on the pond here with just 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Already up 1-0, and Jet Arrington coming up to plate. And a chopper to third. It's off the glove. But he recovers and makes a nice throw across the diamond to get the speedy Arrington. So first ball swinging, Arrington chops one to the third baseman, Edwin Silguero, and Silguero is up to the task.
With 2 outs, previously played Mustang center fielder Zach Rickert.
Nicholas Burlball was able to advance to third on the play, so now the second run just 90 feet away, and center fielder Zach Rickert occupies the batter's box, and he looks at a curveball low and away. 1 ball. One-0 pitch is a fastball strike at the knees. 1-1. One curveball. He's paid her. 1-2. One-two delivery is high and wide. 2-2. 2-2 pitch is a curveball strike. He caught Rickert looking. So that'll do it for the Mustangs here in the second. No runs, no hits, 1 left. 1-0 Mustangs after 2. We'll be right back.
Okay, Mr. Erickson, are you ready? There he is. For you latecomers to the ballpark, he's right behind home plate. The red and there he is, standing out. That's the man you got to get this answer to first to win $1,000. What 2 teammates? This is another home run question. Okay. What 2 teammates hold the major league record for most home runs hit while playing together. I will give you a hint.
That's got to be McGuire and Canseco.
They hit 863 home runs while they were playing together. Okay, who are they?
Maris and Mantle. We head to the third.
Leading out the top of the third for the Berkner Rams, the left fielder number 5, Isaiah Hubal.
8-6A baseball tonight. Two longtime rivals, J.J. Pearce Mustangs and LV Berkner Rams. Hook it up here in North Dallas. Joris Schuler on the hill for the Mustangs tonight has faced the minimum through 2 innings and has needed just 17 pitches to dispatch the Rams in those 2 innings. Now a pop-up to right, and Hunter Greenwell calls off the second baseman Jed Arrington and makes the play, so quickly 1 down.
Brings to the plate, Berkner Rams first baseman Marco Vargas.
That'll bring up the first baseman, Marco Vargas. Putting in the 8th hole tonight for J.P. Tovar's Berkner Rams. Schuler deals initial strike. There's J.P. Tovar's brother Mike is the head coach at Richardson. So this will be the 3rd consecutive district game. We've seen the team led up by the Tovar family. Schuler misses wide with a fastball there. Mustangs undefeated at home this year. Did tie the Belton squad, and now a line shot up the middle. First base runner and first hit of the night for the Rams. No doubt about that one. Very sharp single up the middle off the bat of Marco Vargas, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Alan Williams.
Second baseman Alan Williams.
Schuler will throw over the ball ball. Vargas is back in time.
Right here. Hold it, Alan. Hold it. Hold it. I told you. Yes, sir.
Now timeout is called at home plate. Not sure if home plate umpire Trey Peters called that or if Alan Williams asked for it. Nonetheless, time was called, but we're already back to action. And Schuler with a changeup that is fouled back going in. So the Mustangs, 7 wins, no losses, 1 tie, and that was to Belton, Coach Rumfield's alma mater. Mustangs hosted a tournament that weekend and went 5-0-1. Schuler throws over, but Vargas back in. And of course, the Mustangs beat Dallas Molina and Richardson here in the friendly confines. So 7-0-1 on the season. Now a foul back off the bat of Alan Williams. It's 0-2.
We're having technical difficulties with the cameras for some reason.
Again, technical difficulties tonight. Sorry that you can't see the players yet anyway. So I'll paint a picture for you. 1 on, 1 out, 0-2 to the second baseman Williams, and Schuler is high with a fastball, 1-2. 1-2 pitch takes a little off, and it's fouled back. Count remains 1-2. Talked to Coach Longfield after the game on Friday night about this team's resiliency. They lost a heartbreaker on Tuesday night at Richardson, a game they felt like they had in the bag. Curveball for Schuler just misses. 2-2. You sure don't want to lose 2 in a row in district, and you sure don't want to lose 2 in a row to your arch rival, the Mustangs. Came back strong on Friday night, got a good victory, and ran their district record to 3-1. Swing and a miss from Alan Williams. That'll be Schuler's first strikeout of the night. Williams goes
with 2
down.
outs, we're back to the top of the order for the Rams. Center fielder Cole Hill.
Center fielder Cole Hill. So Schuler's faced just 1 over the minimum to this point. Again, struggled a little bit on Tuesday night at Richardson. Well, probably a lot of it from him, I think he would say. A foul ball down the right field line, 0-1 to Cole Hill. Schuler came into that game at Richardson on Tuesday with just 3 walks on the season. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that he walked 3 and hit 2 in his outing there. It just wasn't as sharp as normal. But he did not get the loss. He battled and gave his team a chance to win. Got a no decision in that one, so he retains his undefeated record. Takes a little off this one, and Cole Hill fouls it back 0-2. It figures to be a backloaded district schedule for the Mustangs. So now just trying to eat what's on their plate and position themselves for some big games down the stretch. Schuler is up with a fastball.
I like it!
1-2 to the center fielder Cole Hill, who grounded out to Erickson with a 2-2 fastball in the first. 1-2 curveball, grounded to third. Gold comes up with it, long throw, got him by a half step. What a play by Gavin Gold. Didn't field it cleanly, but clean enough to quickly pick it up and make a strong throw across the diamond. So no runs on 1 hit, 1 left. Mustangs lead at 1-0. Take a break. We'll be back at the bottom of the third in just a moment.
If you want to tell them, say that we have the game recording, and it'll be up later tonight.
We do not have a winner. I'm going to repeat the question to give you another hint. What 2 teammates hold the Major League record for most home runs hit while playing together? It is not Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig. They hit 859. These guys hit 863. It was Nam McGuire in steroid face. Winner, chicken dinner. Robert Felty, way to go, correctly identifying Hammer and Hank Aaron and Eddie Matthews, the great Braves sluggers while they're in Milwaukee. 863 homer. Can you, man, wow. Way to go, Robert Felty.
We head to the home half of the third. Mustangs 1, Rams nothing. Back to the top of the order for the Mustangs.
Leading off the bottom of the third for the Mustangs, third baseman Gavin Gold.
The game's only one. Gold continues to get on base quite a bit. He was 5 for 8 with a walk in that Richardson series. Reached the hard way in the first with a hit by pitch. Came around to score. That's a quick summary of the scoring. Not much to him tonight thus far. Gold fouls one off to start with that. Mustang's not unaccustomed to slow starts offensively in district play. Had several games where that's happened, but they tend to find a big inning in there somewhere. We'll see if that rings true tonight. Gold looks at a pitch in the dirt, 1-1. Alexis Munoz here for the Berkner Rams, facing Gavin Gold. And Munoz is true with the strike on the outside corner, 1-2. White Erickson in the on-deck circle, followed by DH, Ben Kessler. Now swing and a miss by Gavin Gold. He is down on strikes. Catcher Grant Moots tags him.
Shortstop, White Erickson.
Here in the third. First ball hitting ground out to short by Erickson in the first inning. Chance here in the third. First pitch swinging again, this time a line shot beyond the grasp of the shortstop Drayton. Erickson aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting for the Mustangs, designated hitter Ben Kessler.
Why wait? Wyatt Erickson. On that first pitch fastball. He's aboard with one out here. Now Ben Kessler. Kessler squares the butt, then pulls away. Erickson is off and running, and he is in safely at second base. So Wyatt Erickson not letting the grass grow here in this inning. Jumps on a first pitch fastball for the hit. And first pitch off and running with a steal. And just like that, there is a duck on the pond for the junior righty Ben Kessler, who flew out to right in the first inning on a 1-1 pitch. And Kessler with a nice bunt, pulling Munoz off the hill. Munoz fields it, underhands it to Vargas at first, who eventually dropped the ball, but the umpires were going to rule that he held on to it long enough. But there's an out. Sacrifice bunt.
Left fielder Jordan
Kessler, that'll move Erickson over to third. Well, perhaps Kessler running for a base hit there. Good bunt at that. But Munoz very nimble on the mound.
2 outs.
Popped off the mound and made a nice play there to get Kessler at first. So 2 down, runner at third. The left fielder Jordan Rosenblum at the plate with a 1-0 count. Curveball. Strike on the inside corner. Home plate umpire Trey Peters with a very slow strike call, similar to the home plate umpire Friday night in the Richardson game. Curveball lifted into center. Coldwell drifts a couple of steps back. Now takes a couple steps in and makes the catch. So the Mustangs waste a one-out single and stolen base by Wyatt Erickson. No runs. 1 hit, 1 left. 1-0 Pearce. Let me go get that stuff out of my car.
Okay, Mr. Erickson, you're on again, kiddo. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your third inning Baseball trivia question. Get this correct and you win $5.
Yeah.
I'm just getting a text about
Only 4 players
trying to fix it.
in Major League history
Yeah, I
hit
mean,
home runs.
There's really not much we can do right
Only
now
4
during
players
the
in Major League
stream.
history hit home runs.
We have audio
before the
streaming
age
right now.
of 20
They're listening to that.
and after
We're
the age of
recording
40.
the game, and we'll have
4 guys did that. I just want
there's
one of
really
them.
nothing we can do
Just
right
one.
now. I'm sorry.
Who hit home runs as a teenager and a post 40? Just give me one. The number 2 hitter, the shortstop, Bryce Drayton, leading off the top of the 4th inning for the Berkner Rams.
Oh, thank you.
First ball swinging, a fly ball out to Berkner in center. He makes the play. So the shortstop Bryce Drayton retired on 1 pitch. 1 in the books here as we play in the top of the 4th.
Third baseman, Edwin Silguero.
That'll bring up the third baseman, Edwin Silguero. Schuler with a changeup. This is low, 1-0. First pitch swinging. Bryce Drayton flies out to center. Now Edwin Silguero, the third baseman, up to bat with no one aboard. Foul tip, 1-1 to Silguero. Now,
Ladies and gentlemen, while there's a break in the action, I want to encourage you to visit our award-winning concession stand. We're very proud of it here at Pearce. Dallas Morning News ranks us in the top 10 in the state every year. Great food, great prices, friendly faces.
Rogers and Schuler now on the same page, 1-1. We're back at it. Schuler misses in. Fastball, 2-1. Two-one pitch, fouled directly behind us. Evening the count at 2.
That was up there a long time.
As mentioned, Schuler struggled a little bit on Tuesday night at Richardson, but he appears to be right back to the Yora Schuler that we know and love. He has been pounding the strike zone tonight. Needed just 32 pitches to get through the first 3 innings. He's working quickly, and now curveball away. Fills the count, 3-2. 1 out, nobody aboard as we play here in the top of the 5th. Very, very light breeze blowing from right to left. Comfortable evening here in the mid-upper 60s. Swing and miss. Edwin Silguero is down on strikes. So that'll be Schuler's second strikeout of the night.
With 2 down, that brings up the cleanup hitter, right fielder Colton
tied for
Balch.
the team lead with 20. Tied with Nick Watkins. But by virtue of these 2 strikeouts, he will take first place. And that, of course, Nick Watkins needing just 13 innings to get his 20. He has been maybe more dominant per se than Yoris, but Yoris has been very workmanlike and had really, really good control most all season. And he's ahead of the count to right fielder Colton Balch here, 0-1. I say most and all season. It's got to be one or the other, doesn't it? Balch fouls one back, quickly 0-2 to him. You know, sometimes when you don't have your control or have your best stuff, it's when you really find out what kind of pitcher you are. You know, Schuler fires high and in, 1-2. Schuler did a fantastic job of battling on Tuesday night at Richardson, even though he didn't have his best control. And as mentioned, left the game with a 4-2 lead. Another foul ball off the bat of Colton Balch. Balch grounded out to the shortstop Erickson to lead off the second inning. Now bats with 2 outs and nobody aboard here in the top half of the fourth. 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed. So back-to-back strikeouts for Yoris Schuler. Through 4 innings, he's faced just 1 over the minimum. Mustangs lead it 1-0. We'll be back in just a moment.
Congratulations, we have a winner. David Bennington correctly identified one of the 4 players in Major League history to hit home runs both as a teenager and as a post-40-year-old. The guys that did it were Ty Cobb, Rusty Staub, Gary Sheffield, and Alex Rodriguez. Congratulations, David Bennington.
Welcome back. We're halfway through this 8-6-8 tilt between the Berkner Rams and J.J. Pearce. The Mustangs lead it 1-0. It'll be the 5-6-7 hitters for the Mustangs coming up here. Sorry about the video snafu tonight. The game is being recorded and you can watch it later tonight. Or better yet, get a good
for the Mustangs, the
catcher, number 3,
Bo Rogers.
Pull it up and watch it. In the meantime, we'll bring it to you live. Bo Rogers leads it off for the Mustangs, and Alexis Munoz is true with a fastball, 0-1. Rogers flew out to center field on a 3-1 pitch in the first inning. So again here to lead it off in the fourth. Curveball from Munoz misses. Nicholas Burlbaugh in the on-deck circle, followed by Hunter Greenwell. 1-1 pitch. Is down 2-1. Not much offense tonight. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error for the visiting Rams. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for the Mustangs. 2-1 delivery is fouled back behind the Berkner dugout. 2-2. 2-2 pitch is a curveball line down the left field line, but just fouled. 15 feet. Ball was well struck by Rogers, but just a little bit out front. Munoz works out of the windup, and the 2-2 pitch is lifted to Cole Hill in center. He drifts back 3 or 4 steps and makes the catch in straightaway center. That'll bring up the first baseman, Nicholas Burlball, who reached
the one down that brings the plate Mustangs first baseman Nick Burlball
in the second inning and was stranded at third. The way Yoris Schuler's pitching tonight, you feel like the Mustangs are in control, but goodness, only lead it 1-0. Alexis Munoz is high with a fastball, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch is down and away, 2-0. The Ram outfield is straight away for Burlball, who takes a curveball up 3. Cole Hill maybe just a step or 2 shaded toward left. Now a fastball strike at the knees, 3-1. Burlball taking all the way there.
I'm a monogram. I like your monogram. I like it.
3-1 pitch is in the dirt, and Burlball is aboard for the second time tonight. This time with a walk.
Now batting for the Mustangs, right
So
field.
1-out walk.
Hunter Greenwell.
That'll bring up the right fielder, Hunter Greenwell. Again, just in the last 3 games, Greenwell has played right field, pitcher, and catcher. Munoz starts him out with a curveball that did not curve. And a nice play by Grant Moots. Catch that one about 18 inches off the plate. One and 0. And Greenwell lifts one high into foul territory, and the third baseman, Silguero, looked to have a beat on it, but misjudged it, and it falls harmlessly to the ground, and Greenwell has new life. One down, 1 on, 1-1 count. And Greenwell fouls another one. If you'll remember, Greenwell had an 8-pitch at bat in the second inning. Resulted in a first baseman unassisted put out. Let's see his 4th pitch here, 1-2. And strike 3 call by home plate umpire Trey Peters. That appeared to be off the plate, but little I know. It'll go in the books as a strikeout rookie.
With 2 down, that brings to the plate Mustang second
That'll bring up
baseman
the number 8 hitter, second baseman Jet Arrington, who grounded out to third in the second inning. And a curveball behind the head of Arrington for ball 1. Catcher Moots performing acrobatics to come up with that one. Quick moving game here in North Dallas. Pitching and defense tonight. Now pickoff attempt, the ball gets away from Vargas, but Nicholas Burlball thought better of it. Returns to first base. 2-0 delivery is inside 2-0. Catcher Moots threw the ball down to first, hoping to catch ball napping, but nothing doing. So 2-0 pitch is lifted high in the air behind first base. And the second baseman, Alan Williams, comes over about 20 feet behind first base to make the catch. So no runs on no hits, 1 left. After 4, Mustangs 1, Rams nothing. We'll be right back.
Mr. Erickson, are you ready? There he is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here is your 4th inning trivia question. This is a really good one. Name the only World Series most valuable player to play on the losing team. The only time it ever happened. He won the MVP for the series, but yet his team lost the series. Who was he? Designated hitter number 16, Anthony Trujillo.
Welcome back. We head to the 5th inning. The DH, Anthony Trujillo, looks at a ball down from Yoris Schuler, who looks very sharp tonight. His face just 1 over the minimum, 3 strikeouts, adding to his already impressive total of 20 for the season. So he's at 23 now. See how good my math is? And now Schuler misses inside of the ball, 2-0. Schuler again 4-0 in the season. Looking to run that up to 5-0 tonight on a foul back off the bat of Trujillo. Trujillo occupies the 5 slot for head coach J.P. Tovar tonight. Alexis Munoz, the pitcher, is in the on-deck circle. And a ground ball off the glove of Schuler. And Trujillo legs out an infield hit there. Schuler made a good attempt at the ball, but it was off his glove. Erickson had no choice but to try a very quick motion scoop and throw, but couldn't quite come up with it. It's a hit all the way.
The pitcher, Alexis Munoz.
For Anthony Trujillo, and he's aboard with the leadoff infield single. I'll bring up Alexis Munoz, who squares to bunt, puts down a nice one. Schuler fields, and a true throw to Burlbaugh at first, and there's 1 down, but Munoz does the job and moves the potential tie run to second base, and that'll bring up the left fielder, Isaiah Hubel.
Now batting for the Rams, left fielder Isaiah Hubel.
Hubel flew out to Hunter Greenwell and right to lead off the 3rd inning. We're back with 1 aboard here in the 5th. Schuler will work out of the stretch for just the 2nd time tonight and hits Hubel in the back with a pitch. So now 2 runners on. And the theme from the longtime sitcom MASH plays in the background. Signify that medical attention may be needed for the plump batter, Isaiah Huber. He's okay. He's down at first. He's shaking it off. Having a few words with Nicholas Burlbaum.
First baseman Marco Vargas.
We'll see how the Mustangs play this one defensively. Runners at first and second now, 1 down. Mustangs with a modest 1-run lead as we play here in the 5th, and Schuler takes a little off a fastball, and it's right down Broadway. 0-1 to the first baseman Marco Vargas. So Rams with an opportunity here. Other infielders keeping the runner close. Now Schuler steps off the rubber. Pump fake throw to second base. Both Mustang middle infielders have retreated from the bag, so Schuler wisely doesn't throw the ball. And now he fires fastball strike on the outside corner. 0-2. Joris Schuler sure has been good in these situations thus far this year. He has gotten into some trouble from time to time, but virtually every time has worked his way out of it. Now he lifts a soft liner just over the outstretched glove of Wyatt Erickson and into center field. The runner, Anthony Trujillo, had to hold up. He thought there was a chance that Erickson would come up with that ball. So no way that he could round third and come home. So no threat there, but the bases are now loaded for the second baseman, Alan Williams, and now Coach Rumfield will make a slow walk out to visit with Joris Schuler and the rest of the infield. So an infield hit, a lazy liner that barely got out of the infield for a hit. And a hit batsman loads the bases here for, not in that order by the way, but loads the bases for the Berkner Rams. And for the first time tonight, they threaten.
Second baseman Alan Williams.
Sacks are full for Alan Williams, second baseman who struck out swinging in the third, and now he nubs one just past Schuler. Now Schuler comes up with it and throws to first. Everybody moves up one, and the game is tied as Trujillo crosses home plate. So Schuler sawed Williams off. The ball got by Schuler, but had some backspin on it, and Schuler
Back
was
to the
able
top
to
of
catch
the
up
lineup
with
for
it.
the Rams, the center fielder,
Throw over the
Cole
ball for the second out of the inning. So the game's now tied 1-1. Runners at second and third for Berkner, 2 outs, and the top of the order, Cole Hill, comes to bat. Now we'll have a pinch runner for the first baseman, Marco Vargas.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen, entering the game as a pinch runner at second base, number 12, Romeo Rodriguez.
And PA, long-time, fantastic PA announcer Woody Berry announces Romeo Rodriguez as the pinch runner at second base. Joris Schuler deals true to Cole Hill. First strike, 0-1. Hill is 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs. And now another lazy liner. One hopper to Arrington, who makes a strong throw to Burlbaum, and the Mustangs are out of the inning with any further damage. But the Rams draw blood. This game is now knotted up at 1 after 4.5. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
We have a winner. Congratulations to Will Myers, the great Bobby Richardson of the 1960 Yankees. He won the MVP. The Yankees outscored the Pirates that 7-game series 55-27, yet they lost, and they lost Game 7 on that incredibly famous Bill Mazeroski walk-off home run. Congratulations to Will Myers. Leading off the bottom of the 5th inning for the Mustangs, center fielder Zach Berkner.
Welcome back to Mustang Ballpark. We head to the home of the 5th inning. The Rams tie it up in the top of the 5th. 1-1 here. It'll be junior center fielder Zach Berkner leading it off for the Mustangs. He squares the bunt and then takes a fastball wide, 1-0. Unofficially 64 pitches so far for the Ram hurler, Alexis Munoz, who misses with an off-speed pitch, 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch is fouled back, 2-1. 2-1 pitch is inside, 3-1. Berkner can run. Started at receiver for the J.J. Pearce Mustang football team, varsity, and he takes ball forward. So a leadoff walk for Zach Berkner, and again, he can run. He is absolutely a threat to run.
Mustangs third baseman.
Visit with first base coach
Gavin Gold.
Colin Buckley. We'll see if Mustangs have plans to put him in scoring position. We're back to the top of the order. Third baseman Gavin Gold, who reached on a hit by pitch and scored the Mustangs' only run in the bottom of the first. I'll take a ball high. Gold struck out swinging in the third. No outs, one aboard. As we play here in the bottom of the 5th. Now Moots will throw down to Vargas, but Berkner back in easily. 2-0 to Gold. Senior shortstop Wyatt Erickson in the on-deck circle, taking his warm-up cuts. 2-0 pitch over the head of Gold. 3-0, so 8 pitches so far this inning by Munoz, 7 of those balls. So some early control issues for Munoz. And now a bending curveball that stays up. And it's a 4-pitch walk for Gavin Gold. So now runners at first and second for Wyatt Erickson. Erickson has jumped all over the first pitch in both at bats tonight. He grounded out to the shortstop, Drayton, in the first, and then a sharp line drive single up the middle. eventually scrambled at third in the third inning. Now Coach Longfield will talk to Erickson and the on-deck hitter, Ben Kessler. One of the Graham assistant coaches went out to the mound to have a word with Munoz and Grant Woods, no question, to talk about
resuming
what
play.
the Rams will do in the event.
Mustang shortstop Wyatt Erickson.
Erickson certainly capable of bunting, but a very strong hitter. He leads the Mustangs in hits this season with 24, including that one we had earlier tonight. Munoz will look Berkner back to second base. First pitch to Erickson. It is a bunt. It's a good one. Down the line at third, and a nice play by Drayton to get Erickson by a half step. It was a fantastic bunt. About 30 or 35 feet towards third base.
Executed sacrifice bunt.
The third baseman still Garrett.
Designated hitter Ben
Make that play, and a nice play it was. But Erickson does his job and moves both runners up. So effective
intentional walk.
Wyatt Erickson, and now J.P. Tovar is going to elect to put
loads him up.
The DH
for left fielder Jordan
Rosenblum, and that will load the bases. So a force out at any base, and now senior left fielder Jordan Rosenblum will bat. He looks at a curveball strike in the inside corner. 0-1. Rosenblum singled in the first, flew out to center in the third. Big opportunity here in the fifth. And Munoz fires behind Rosenblum with ball one. 1-1, 1 out. Bases loaded for the A.J. Pearce Mustangs here in the bottom of the fifth. First baseman and the third baseman are in on the grass, and Rosenblum sends one deep to left, but it's going to be about 20 feet foul. And that's to a long strike, but Rosenblum did put a charge in that ball.
Long foul ball.
Decent crowd for a Tuesday night, although a little subdued here in the now chilly temperatures here in North Texas. Munoz throws curveball wide here to Rosenblum, even at 2. Junior catcher Bo Rogers in the on-deck circle. Mustangs looking to retake the lead after watching the Rams tied up in the top half of the inning. Now Rosenblum swings and misses at a curveball, and he is retired. So 2 outs now. Base is still loaded for Bo Rogers.
With 2 outs, that brings to the plate Mustangs catcher Bo Rogers.
So 2 down, bases loaded. Rogers has flown out to center both times tonight. He does hit for power. Doesn't like how long Munoz is staring in and asks the home plate umpire for time. Peters will oblige him and then step out in front of home plate. Dust it off for Rogers and Munoz, and we're back to action. And a line drive to left field, base hit. 1 in. Now 2 in for the Mustangs. Gavin Gold comes running. Now the throw gets away, and the Mustangs are going to get a third run. Here comes a play at third base, but Bo Rogers is sliding safely in at third base.
a two-out, two-run RBI single for Bo Rogers. Third run scores on the air. Your attention, ladies and gentlemen, now entering the game at third base as a courtesy runner for the catcher, number 12, John Mark Spence.
So Berkner, Gold, and Kessler all come across, and the Mustangs have reclaimed the lead in big fashion here. They now lead it 4-1. And then first baseman Nicholas Earlbaugh steps into the batter's box and takes a ball. So 1-0. And a hard ground ball up the middle. Shortstop ranges behind second base, makes the play. Nice throw by Bryce Drayton.
Nice play by the shortstop, Bryce Drayton.
That'll do it for the Mustangs in the bottom of the fifth, but not before they plate 3 runs and reclaim the lead. It's 4-1 Mustangs. We'll be back with the 6th inning in just a moment.
Okay, Mr. Erickson, one more time, huh? There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Here is your 5th inning trivia question. This is one of those kind of unbelievable ones. Name the only National League player to win the most valuable player for the season, yet never, ever was he elected to an All-Star team. Never made an All-Star team, yet he won the league MVP one year. Who was he? The top of the 6th for the Rams, number 2 hitter, shortstop Bryce Drayton.
Mustangs plate 3 on the big 2-out bases loaded single by Bo Rogers. And first pitch swinging, the shortstop Bryce Drayton lifts one into right center, and Hunter Greenwell is over into the gap. He makes the play, so 1 pitch, 1 out.
Third baseman Edwin Silguero.
Unofficially 57 pitches by Yoris Schuler tonight, so he has been efficient, yielding just 3 hits. Only one of those a hard hit, and he did plunk 1 batter, so giving up just 4 base runners tonight. He will deal strike to the third baseman Edwin Silguero. Silguero popped out to third in the first and struck out swinging in the fourth, and now Yoris Schuler hits him in the leg. So second hit batsman of the game by Yoris Schuler. So the Rams have a 1-out base runner, and they'll bring up the right fielder Colton Balch.
All right, Yoris, come on.
1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors. The visiting Rams, 4-3-0 for the Mustangs. Schuler tosses over first. So Darrow is back in. Balch grounded out to short in the second, struck out swinging in the fourth. Look at a strike on the outside corner. Green bench did not like that call. It was close. Schuler working out of the stretch. 0-1 pitch is high and wide. 1-1. One pitch. Big swing and a miss from Balch. 1-2. One-two pitch. Balch gets a piece of it, but fouls it back behind home plate. Count remains 1-2. What little breeze there was has subsided here. Cool evening here in North Dallas, but comfortable. 1-2 pitch to Batch. Balch, excuse me, he lifts one down the right field line, just foul, about 5 or 7 feet foul. So Balch battling, but still down in the count 1-2. Brolbaugh holds Silguero on at first, leaving a nice gap in the right side of the infield. Barrington plays up the middle along with Erickson, and a wave and a miss at a curveball. So Yoris Schuler with his 4th strikeout of the evening, now 2 down.
Now batting Berkner Rams designated hitter
That'll bring up Anthony
Trujillo.
Trujillo, who DHs for the catcher Grant Moots tonight. So 2 outs, 1 aboard. Trujillo in the box. Takes low and away ball 1. Mustangs lead it 4-1. No pitch from Schuler, offered at and missed. 1-1. Very workmanlike performance by the junior righty Yoris Schuler tonight. Getting back on track after a little bit of a rough outing on Tuesday night at Richardson. Schuler tries Silguero, but Silguero is back in safely. 1-1. Mustang outfield is straight away. Brickert again, a couple of steps in center, and a one-hopper to Schuler, who lobs over to Brolbaugh, and the Rams are retired here in the top of the 6th. 4-1 Mustangs. We'll be right back.
Have a winner. J.J. Pearce alum Brad Livingstone correctly identified Kurt Gibson as the National League player to win the Most Valuable Player award during the season, yet he never ever made an All-Star team. And believe it or not, in 17 years, Gibby never made an All-Star team. But he was the MVP one year. Congratulations, Brad Livingstone. I think Brad graduated in, what was it, 70, 71, 72. bottom of the 6th for the Mustangs, right fielder Hunter Greenwell.
Welcome back. We head to the home half of the 6th. Mustangs in control, 4-1. Hunter Greenwell, the sophomore right fielder, leads it off for the Mustangs, and he takes a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Greenwell grounded out to first in the 2nd, and then was caught looking and striking. And he chops one just over the head of Alexis Munoz.
That'll be
And it's a hit all the way. Alan Williams, the second baseman, did his best to get there. Couldn't come up with the ball even if he had. Hunter Greenwell was well
second baseman Jet Arrington.
Away for him to lead off the bottom of the 6th. That'll bring up the second baseman Jet Arrington, who was grounded out to third and popped out to the second baseman. Tonight, he takes a ball low, 1-0. The center fielder, Zach Berkner, is on deck. He walked and scored a run in the 3-run 5th for the Mustangs. Arrington squares the bunt, now pulls it back. And Hunter Greenwell is going, and a nice throw by Grant Moots out to the second baseman, Alan Williams, and they catch Greenwell stealing. So a 2-4 put out, caught stealing, and the bases are now once again empty here in the bottom of the 6th. 2-0 count to Arrington, and he skies one to right. And the right fielder, Colton Balch, looked anything but stable there, but comes up with the play. And in second, the Mustangs had a runner on and nobody out. 2 pitches later, 2 down and nobody
Center fielder
more.
Zach Brickert.
That'll bring up the center fielder, Zach Brickert. Munoz misses with a fastball down. Again, Brickert struck out looking to end the 2nd inning. Came back with a walk in the 5th and came around to score the go-ahead run. And he swings and misses with a Munoz fastball. 1-1. Big swing and a miss from Brickert. 1-2. Munoz is way outside, 2-2. Again, the Mustangs looking to remain undefeated at home this year. They're 7 wins, no losses, 1 tie. 2-2 pitch is fouled back. Mustangs are 13-5-1 overall. Now a pitch in the dirt gets by Moots. That'll fill the count. 3-2. 2 outs, nobody aboard. Mustangs looking to keep the 6th inning alive here. Payoff pitch is outside, and Brickert is on another walk. Back-to-back innings for Brickert, reaching base. Will bring us to the top of the order, and third baseman Gavin Gold.
With 2 outs.
Gold was hit by a pitch.
Brings up Mustangs third baseman Gavin Gold.
Struck out swinging in the 3rd, walked again, walked in the 5th and came around to score. So Gold has scored 2 runs tonight. He looks at a ball from Munoz. 1-0. 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors for the Rams. 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Mustangs tonight. 1-0 pitch misses outside, 2-0. Wyatt Erickson's in the on-deck circle for the Mustangs. He'll be followed by DH Ben Kessler if the Mustangs can keep it alive here in the bottom of the 6th. 2-0 pitch is down. 3-0. We'll see if Coach Rumfield has the take sign on here or whether he gives the senior slugger the green light. That is a fastball strike at the belt, 3-1. Gold started toward first base, thought that ball was up, but Trey Peters says no, sir. 3-1. Fastball lifted high to center, but Cole Hill is out there to make the play. Of course, Cole Hill is the co-defensive player of the year in District 9 6A. Last year, he looks very comfortable in center field and makes a nice play there. So 1 run, no hits. I'm sorry, no runs, 1 hit, 2 left. Mustangs lead at 4-1. Last chance for the Berkner Rams when they come back.
Mr. Erickson one more time. There he is. He's up, he's ready, he's eager to give away $100. Here is your 6th inning trivia question. When asked about Pete Rose breaking Ty Cobb's all-time hit record, who famously said, "If I'd have hit that many singles, I'd have had to wear a dress"? Who said that about Pete Rose breaking Ty Cobb's all-time hit record? Alexis Munoz leading off the top of the 7th for the Rams.
Welcome back. Last chance for the Berkner Rams. Joris Schuler still on the hill for the Mustangs, and he deals strike 1 to the leadoff hitter, Alexis Munoz. Excuse me, now looks like we're a ball. Scoreboard says ball. I thought the umpire Trey Peters said strike. We'll see what happens here. I believe it's one. Shooter with a good curveball adjustment. Nope. Here's called strike. Again, late strike call by home plate umpire. 1-2 to Alexis Munoz. Curveball is grounded out to short. Erickson ranging to his right. And the throw is short hop. A nice play by Nicholas Curveball to dig it out. But the field umpire, Dave Cunningham, says that Curveball pulled
a nice play on both
leg
ends.
off the bag. Foot off the bag, I should say. See how they ruled that one. Tough play for Erickson. He had the range to his right. Make a long throw. Short hop Curveball.
Left fielder Isaiah Ball.
Curveball. He made the play, but apparently pulled his foot off the bag, and now they rule it an error. So leadoff runner for the Rams, and Left fielder Isaiah Hubal is the batter, and he fouls one off. So 0-1. Nobody out. Runner on first for the Rams. Now, Hubal asked for a very late timeout, and he was granted that timeout. Schuler was already in his delivery and held on to the ball, but got all the way through his throwing motion there. That's out of the stretch here with one strike to Hubal. Hubal fouls it out. 0-2. Well, it looks like the Duncanville Panthers will maintain their perfect record in district play. They lead Lake Highlands 9-1 late in that ball game. 0-2 pitch is a curveball, and Hubal got just a piece of that one. Somewhat of a surprising score. Dallas Molina jumps all over Richardson and beats the Eagles 7-1 tonight. So Molina, with their first district win, runs their district record to 1-4. That drops Richardson to 2-3. And another foul tip off the bat of Isaiah Hubal. So it remains 0-2. Schuler throws over again. The other district game, Skyline blanks W.T. White 6-0 today. So Skyline, who really struggled last year, appears to have a pretty good ball club this year. Curveball from Schuler is lifted high in the air to left field. Rosenblum comes on and makes the play in shallow left. Munoz will have to retreat back to first. So one down.
With one out, that brings to the plate Rams first baseman Marco Vargas.
So if these scores hold up, the J.J. Pearce Mustangs will be in sole possession of second place in District 8-6A with a 4-1 record. Now, yet another foul ball off the bat of Hubal. Excuse me, Hubal was just retired. So this is first baseman Marco Vargas. He fouls the first pitch off. So one down, one on. The first baseman Marco Vargas. Plate. 0-1 pitch is lifted to right field. Hunter Greenwell misjudged it a little bit off the bat, but came running in. Nice catch in shallow right field. Rams are down to their last out here in the form of second baseman Alan Williams.